His sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited, I'm having a hard time staying in my own seat myself.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started.
Rey Mysterio never...
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. He slipped out of that one.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going there.
What a counter that was.
Wow, great reversal. He dodged that bullet. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing. Now, there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah? Well, one mistake, and we're going to see that fire put out pronto. I know the internet loves CM Punk. The kid is overrated.
I don't know about that. It's hard to argue with tens of thousands of screaming WWE fans.
Who's arguing? I'm right. They're wrong. End of discussion.
What incredible intensity from these two superstars, trading blows high above the ring.
I tell you what, there's not enough room for both of them up there.
He's literally inches away from winning this one.
Ric Flair is a terrible example to every young superstar. The man built his career on cheating and stealing victories.
Ah, come on. Don't tell me you didn't borrow a trick or two from the dirtiest player in the game.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live. Trading punches 15 feet in the air. I don't believe it. Whoever loses this fight's going to have a long fall in their immediate future. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers.
Never have so few inches seemed so far away. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know. You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring.
He's going for it. This could be over right here. Watch it. He reversed it. Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
No matter where he goes, Jeff Hardy always enjoys enthusiastic fan support.
Of course he does. These people want to cheer someone who's as big of a loser as they are. Orton's never backed down from a fight. His mouth might get him in trouble, but he's always ready for it.
Are we talking about the same Randy Orton? It seems like the only time he's willing to fight is when he gets to hit somebody from behind.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just almost got it so close.
You've never been CM Punk's biggest fan, but I'm sure you can come up with one good thing to say about him.
Well, he calls himself Punk, and that's exactly what he is. So I'll give him credit for truth in advertising. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years.
Ric Flair certainly has earned the nickname the dirtiest player in the game, but you can't say he doesn't warn his opponents.
You're such a hypocrite. If it was anyone else in there cheating to win, you'd be all over them.
What can I say? I guess I'm willing to make an exception for a legend with 16 World Championship victories to his credit.
So much for objective commentary. I guess it's up to me to provide the fair and balanced analysis as usual. I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know. I think the Jeff Hardy hairstyle is exactly what you might need to...
Come on, ref, ring the damn bell. You can't let him get away with that.
Hey, it isn't how you play the game. It's whether you win or lose. Randy Orton has it all. A great look, fantastic charisma, and 3 generations of experience in the business.
And not to mention an ego that won't quit. A lot of the superstars around here would love to take him down a peg.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like put. Neither superstar is giving an inch, but only one of them can stay up there.
It's crazy to think that we actually get... It's a long fall for whoever loses this fight.
I don't think he...
Only one of these superstars is going to hold on. Who's it going to be?
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. If he can win this struggle, he might...
Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
After that last shot, I'm not surprised. I hope the referee doesn't let this go on too much longer.
What are you, nuts? Wow. I guess it's true what they say, Cole. All's fair in love and war.
And there certainly isn't a lot of love being shown in that ring tonight. I think you could be going home with the Money in the Bank briefcase right here.
That's the way to do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight out of you.
I hope this is over soon. No matter how many times I see this, I just can't get used to it.
What? You getting a little squeamish? This ain't ballet, you know. Nice quick counter there.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. Oh!
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up.
I know what you mean, partner. These superstars have really brought the fans to life here tonight.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure. He was the champ for what? A couple of weeks? Of course, it wasn't anything compared to my legendary reign.
It was longer than that. And if I recall correctly, he successfully defended the championship against you.
Yeah, a fluke victory against an injured opponent. That's how this little jumping bean has to win his matches. Neither one of these superstars can afford to get knocked off the ladder.
My loyalty.
We're definitely seeing the toll this very...
There's not an ounce of quit in either one of these superstars, but someone is going down. Mark my words, one of these days, Ric Flair's cheating ways are going to catch up with him.
Well, if it hasn't happened so far, I have my doubts as to whether it ever will.
These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars. They are absolutely tearing each other apart up there.
Neither one of these superstars wants to be the one to fall off the ladder.
You can search the world over and you won't find another superstar like the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy.
And this is a pivotal moment. Whoever comes up short here might just lose the match. These superstars, this is not a fight that either superstar can afford to lose.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight.
Both of these superstars are determined to stay on the ladder.
I think these superstars are going to keep it. That briefcase is just a couple inches away. I have never...
He could win the Money in the Bank match right here. These superstars are beating the hell out of each other 15 feet in the air.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon. Wow, look at them up there, trading shots back and forth.
If your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in the towel. A lot of people think that Randy Orton's just an overhyped pretty boy, but I respect his accomplishments.
What, you mean like turning on the people who supported him and stabbing them in the back?
No, I mean like becoming the youngest world heavyweight champion in history and having one of the longest intercontinental title reigns of the last decade.
I'd have more respect for those achievements if Orton didn't earn them with such underhanded tactics.
Well, I've got news for you. Orton doesn't care what you or anyone else thinks, and that's why he's at the top of his game right now.
I don't think anyone in this match is even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. Looks like he's decided to grab a weapon from under the ring.
I've got to admit it, I'm impressed by these superstars' performance here tonight.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I...
My God, would you look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What are you talking about? This is great. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise.
And it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
That depends. Some guys go crazy at the sight of their own blood and become almost unstoppable.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. I hope he ends this before he suffers a serious injury.
I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever seen a superstar as exciting and dynamic as CM Punk.
Oh, man, he's almost got it.
And this could be the Money in the Bank match right here.
These superstars are putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you'd have to hear about puppies and government mules and scalded dogs. It's like a zoo over there. What in the world happened to Jeff Hardy to make him turn out the way he did?
I don't think anything happened to him. Jeff's just one of those people who marches to the beat of a different drummer.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
The key to winning a match like this is to build momentum. You're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely.
It really sticks in my craw that CM Punk makes a big deal about.
Why do they keep so many dangerous weapons under the ring? Those things can cause serious injuries.
As long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, they'll keep going at it.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give anything less than 100% here tonight.
Sometimes it seems like there's no risk too great for Jeff Hardy to take.
That's because he's got more brains than sense.
I doubt that. If he didn't know what he was doing, he'd never have lasted as long as he has in this business.
That reversal might stop as a hook. I was afraid it was only a matter of time before he did something like that.
It's like they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I know I say this a lot, but it ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win him. Oh, now, would you look at that? What an underhanded move.
Hey, I've said it before, this ain't ballet. Of course, I guess there aren't any rules in ballet either. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. The briefcase is only inches away.
That briefcase is so close, all he's got to do is reach out and grab it. Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get into the ring with these superstars.
I don't think anyone would last too long against them. These are trained WWE professionals.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
Oh, no. I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Wow, you're not kidding. He's busted wide open.
Get in there and take a look at him, ref.
We've seen some pretty good back and forth here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. If he grabs that briefcase, this match is over.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be. This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle, believe me. So, have you got any predictions about who's going to win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be...
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
And as long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat. What a match. I've got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us. You're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You sure aren't. I don't care how tough you are. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is. What do you think the highlight of it has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little later in the match when you shut your yap for a few seconds and let me enjoy it in peace.
Well, come on. How about a little sportsmanship, for God's sake?
If you hadn't noticed, this isn't exactly Queensberry rules, but we aren't in Queensberry, wherever that is. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
When you see this level of competition, there's no doubt that SmackDown is just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it, but they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Look, I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
I'm 100% serious. Can you imagine having Triple H or Edge or John Cena here? That could take SmackDown to the next level.
This one could still go either way.
It sure could. It's not over until the referee calls for the bell.
Can you believe this match so far?
I really can't. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they are surprising the hell out of me here too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they hadn't.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You gotta come in ready for battle. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredible. I can't believe he just did that. That's so dirty.
Well, it's like we used to say back in the day, rules are like bones. They're made to be...
Here he goes, the Swanton Bomb.
I swear every time I see him execute that move, I'm convinced he's going to break his neck.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.